as a single mom, I wanted to bring up my son Brandon in a way that I could guide him to make great decisions later on in his life. I guess there were two things that I felt very strongly about. One was to encourage my children, and two was to pray with them. So Brandon did grow up to be a very positive young man, making pretty good decisions. Mind you, he was no angel, but he made great decisions. You know, he saw the good in everyone, and he saw the good in every situation. He would dig sometimes to find that, but he would come up with something good. We would often sit at the edge of his bed and just flop back and look up at the ceiling. This is where we'd have our talks, and this is where we would pray together. Brandon just valued my opinion, and as a mother, man, that just made me feel really good. I just wanted to share with him, and he needed some advice with different situations and scenarios, and it was a wonderful time that we had. I remember one time he had taken a video with his friends, and he wanted to show me and my husband, and we sat down, we watched the video, and I noticed at one point in the video that he said something to a girl that was in the background, and immediately I saw her facial expressions go sour. And she turned around and walked away. After the video was done, I mentioned that to Brandon. And I said, maybe that wasn't the best thing that you could have said to her. And immediately he stood up and went to his room. And I thought, ooh, he must be upset because I said that. So I went to check on him. His door was closed, but I heard him on the phone. And he called this girl and was apologizing to her. You see, he knew he had done wrong, and he wanted to make it right. He was a positive person. He would often say, green lights and blue skies. That would set his day off on the right foot. We would laugh about that often. I would call him and I'd say, Brandon, green lights and blue skies. And now that he's been gone, I still say that. In fact, on the way to work this morning, I even was catching almost every light green. It was wonderful. And we have blue skies this morning. And I just said, green lights and blue skies, God. Give me a positive outlook on life. You see, I had to be that example for Brandon before he could walk it out. Proverbs 27 says the godly walk with integrity, and blessed are the children who follow. So I had something pretty major to walk out in my life, and I had to be that person to encourage and that example to be as godly as I could. So even today, I pray that you can be encouraged and that you can look beyond the negative as Brandon did and see the green lights and blue skies in your day today. Thank you for joining me for my prayer moments with Jan.